I remember one time back in high school, I was gooning and I was thinking to myself as I was mid goon, I was like, is this really all I have in store for my life, bro? Like, is this really it for me, bro? Because I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I used to think I was never gonna lose my V card, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. I had such low confidence in myself. And as I grew up and as I got older, bro, I started to realize, you know what, man? Who cares? You know what I mean? I stopped caring so much. I started to just like let go. And that led me to some of the biggest breakthroughs, some of the best moments of my life, right? Like right now, you're looking at somebody that did a lot of things. I done did a lot of things in my 20s. I'm only 25. I'm halfway through. And I've lived a lot of different lives from age 20 to 25, bro. I've done a lot of things, good, bad. I've done it all. And in total, I've just absolutely wasted it. I've just absolutely wasted my 20s, bro. I be going out, you know what I'm saying, drinking. I done had a corporate America job. I done did the grind. I done did the content. And all it came out to was waste. It was just a waste. My entire 20s has just amounted to absolutely nothing. And the thing about it is, it's not because I did the things that people tell you not to do, right? Because the usual advice is you come on here and people are like, oh, don't party, stay home, stack your bread, whoop de whoop, right? All the basic generic shit, man. But the truth of the matter is that no matter what you do, your 20s is going to be a waste because all this shit is temporary and none of it will ever lead to you feeling fulfilled. Even if you do stay inside and stack bread and whatever the case may be, you are always going to be faced with problems infinitely. There is no such thing as a life without problems, bro. Right? And so all that's going to happen, oh shit, my fault. All that's going to happen is that, yeah, sure, you may be inside. You may feel like, oh, I'm doing great for myself, but the only thing that's gonna happen is like you're gonna end up feeling lonely, you know what I'm saying? Or you're gonna end up feeling like, damn, my social life is absolutely fried. And the thing about it is people try to pretend like your social life doesn't fucking matter. It does matter, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, dog, because we're social creatures. Okay. So, as someone who wasted their life away, partying and shit, what I will tell you is this: 9 times out of 10, when people say or when people give you advice, I'm not gonna lie, just don't even listen, bro. You have to go out and experience life. You know what I'm saying? You really, really do. I'm sorry. Right? So anyone that's sitting here tell you, oh, in your 20s, do this, X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z, bro. They are telling you that something that may have worked for them, but more often than not, they're telling you some copy and paste NPC shit, dude. Like dead serious, man. Like for example, I looked in the comment section of my video that I posted yesterday. I was talking about Gen Alpha and how there's absolutely just no fucking hope for them. And some guy said, yeah, like you have tattoos and piercings. Like I would never hire you. Whoop de whoop. Clearly some like boomer or some shit. And it got me thinking, bro. It got me realizing, like, the only people that say that are people that regurgitate the same information. People that just follow status quo and shit like that. Because if you really dive deep into it, who the fuck came up with what's considered professional? Like, who the fuck decided that a suit and tie is professional? It's some random guy, probably some European white dude who was like, yeah, this is gonna be what it is. But the truth of the matter is that when people say things like, "Oh, you got tattoos and piercings in your 20s, you're just a fucking degenerate." Right? I don't really feel a type of way because the truth of the matter is that people will say, "Oh, it's a bad life decision," but life is full of terrible decisions no matter who. Look at the people at the fucking top. You're really going to sit here and tell me that people like Elon Musk have never made a bad decision? The truth of the matter is that it's a case of the haves and the have-nots, bro. You're either born lucky and you're like a nepo baby, or you're born into a situation where you have to work for shit. There is no such thing as like one specific way to go, bro. And the thing about it is that's such an NPC response because it's assuming that I'm someone who wants to conform to the professional world. Like I may talk about the job market and shit like that, but the truth of the matter is that I really I don't want anything to do with corporate America ideally, bro, right? And so You can say what you want about my tattoos and piercings. I don't really care. You could say I wasted my 20s because I ain't gonna lie. I'm a person that goes out. I like to go out. I like to drink. I like to party. I like to have fun with my homies. I got a girl. I like having a girl. I like being able to see my girl. You know what I'm saying? And I do all the things that people say not to do. And guess what? I'm just fine, bro. Right? So the point of this video, I know I'm probably just like fucking rambling. You're like, oh my gosh, what is this nigga talking about? What I'm saying is that I've done everything the wrong way, right? Because the common advice is stay inside, grind. And I kind of have a problem. I got a bone to pick with the people that are like, oh, just stay inside and just fucking grind in your 20s, be an introvert. Because there's two issues with that. Number one, even though I've done a lot of bullshit, I don't understand people that are like, oh yeah, you gotta just stay inside and stay focused and grind. In a given day, I can go to the gym, get in 20,000 steps, work on my business, even work on school if I'm in school, and then still have time to go out and party that night. I could do all that shit in one day and be home by 2 a.m., get 8 hours of sleep, and do it all again the next day. Like 24 hours is a long fucking time, right? Oh, well, I have a job. I have a job. Okay, whatever, bro. Do that shit on your off days, or when you do have a job, just, bro, center around it, bro. When I had a job, I was able to still hit the gym. You know what I'm saying? I was still able to get in time with the homies. Like, you can do shit. You can do a lot of shit in one day. So to sit here and say like, oh yeah, like don't do anything, just lock in and grind, whatever, grind. It's like, what are people really talking about here? And the other thing too is like, let's just be honest, man. For most people, what the fuck are you even grinding towards, right? Most people, let's be honest, are going to have to get a 9 to 5. So where's the grind in that? A 9 to 5 is not a grind. A 9 to 5 is kind of just it's like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to do what I got to do to get by. Let's just be real, bro. There is no real grind unless you're trying to get a promotion or something like that. But even then, all that is just kissing ass. And it's not like there's anything there's not a whole lot that's just going to take up your entire fucking day. And I just feel like there needs to be a balance. There's always a balance, right? I'm not saying they just go fuck off and like, go party and shit like that. But I just think that people give this advice, this cookie cutter advice. And it's just like, yeah, that shit's just gonna lead you to having a lot more problems. That shit's just gonna lead you to hating your fucking life. And then you're gonna go right back to like the same vices you used to have, like gooning and shit. And the truth of the matter is that you need a balance of both. It needs to be a mix of both. There is definitely an ROI to going out to the clubs and shit in your 20s, bro. Because as much as people want to shit on it, right? Because that's the popular thing to do on the internet right now, right? The internet is run by like these loser, like incel guys who like don't touch grass and shit. The truth of the matter is that the ROI going to the club is that you could meet somebody that's like potentially your wife. Now I already know what y'all gonna say. Why would I meet a girl? Let me tell you something, bro. It's crazy because people always shit on finding someone at the club and shit like that. But the truth of the matter is that no matter where you meet somebody, there's hoes everywhere, guys and girls. There's hoes everywhere, in the gym, at the coffee shop. Oh, well, there's a higher likely chance. Where do you think the people in the club are going when the club ain't fucking open, my nigga? They going to these other places that you want to frequent to meet. They're everywhere, bro. Just because you met this girl in the library, it really doesn't mean shit. And to be honest, just because you met a girl in the club, that don't really mean shit either, bro. Because there's all type of people in the club that's just there to have fun and chill and vibe out, bro. You know what I'm saying? The reason why that's important too is because it just kind of goes to show you the conditioning that we've all had, bro. Again, it's just basic cookie cutter NPC advice. They tell everybody, don't waste your 20s, do this, do that. Everyone's telling you what to fucking do. But the truth of the matter is, you just have to give up and go experience and just go fucking do shit, bro. You have to just stop giving a shit. Stop analyzing. Stop overthinking. Oh my gosh, well, if I do this, then just go fucking do it, bro. Just try everything. Retard max it, bro. I don't care. Just do it, bro. Just do it, bro. Just go smoke everything in existence. Go drink everything in existence, bro. Because at the end of the day, man, we only live this one life, dog. And I'll be damned if I live it like in a cookie cutter way that I didn't even enjoy, bro. I'm gonna get every drop out of this life, or I'm gonna suck the fucking sweet nectar juice out of this life. And that's what I've done up to this point. You know what I mean? From age 20 to 25, I've done a lot of shit. And, you know, not all of it is considered good or whatever the case may be. Not all of it is considered like productive. But that's the problem. We live these lives where we think that we have to be productive. We're so used to or so addicted to being quote unquote productive. But the truth of the matter is that most of the things that we're producing bear no fruit. In other words, it's just pointless, mindless, meaningless work used to flex to other people and say like, hey, look how much I got done. But in reality, it's not helping anybody. It's only self-serving to make yourself feel like you're better than others, right? And so like most of the shit we do is just fucking pointless. Most of the productive shit we do is just like, why, bro? There's no like be productive, be productive, be productive. I'm not sitting here and telling you to be lazy. Like I said, there always needs to be a balance. But what I am saying is that there's a time and a place for everything. There's a time and a season for everything. There's a season for working. There's a season for play. There's a season for going out to the clubs. There's a season for sleeping in. There's a season for fucking everything, man. There's a season to get drunk as shit. There's a season to stay sober, bro. There's a season for everything. But what I will say is that you don't want to get to. I actually had this conversation with my tattoo artist, right? My tattoo artist. I remember we were having a conversation, and he was telling me, bro, like, you know, as much as people tell you what to do, what not to do, right? It's like when you're a kid. When you're a kid, your parents tell you like, hey, don't like they'll say some shit like, don't touch that hot stove. But a kid is gonna do what? They're gonna touch that hot stove anyway. Cause it's like, oh, I'm gonna feel. And guess what? Once you touch that hot stove, ow, we ain't never gonna do that shit again because you experienced it. And so what my tattoo artist was telling me was that a lot of people, they get into, you know, either like relationships, or they get into like, or they get into the career or whatever, you know what I mean? They do the things that they're told they're supposed to do. Oh, do this and do that. And then they get to their 30s and then they fucking crash out and lose it all and have a goddamn crisis, an existential crisis, because they realize, oh my gosh, I never wanted any of this shit. I'm living a dream that somebody else implanted into my brain. I'm living somebody else's dream. I never wanted this shit, right? And for me personally, I don't feel that at all. I feel absolutely no regrets with anything I've ever done, bro. And if I were to die right now, I'd be happy because I have no regrets. The only thing I care about is the future, right? And I'm just gonna keep on climbing. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. But I'm gonna just keep on climbing, dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't regret anything at all. I don't regret man, bro. You know why? You know why? You know why? Because I've already been there, done that, bro. I've already been there, done that. Right? So this video, all in all, is to just encourage you to go out and just do shit, man. Stop holding back. You know what I'm saying? There's shit that you want to do that you're too afraid to do because you're scared of another nigga judging you. You scared of your parents judging you. You scared of your homie judging you. You scared of this and you scared of that. You live life so fucking scared, dude. Just get up and go do some shit, man. Just get up and go do some shit, because I promise you, you're going to regret that shit if you don't do it, man. And now, again, like I said, be responsible. There's a balance and there's a way to do what I'm telling you, right? I'm not saying go and just like, you know, commit crimes, right? Not literally, but what I am saying is take risks, because not taking risks in your 20s is way infinitely worse than wasting it, or whatever the case may be. Because at the end of the day, it's all gonna be a waste no matter what you do, because you can't take none of this shit with you to the grave. All right, so with that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Sorry for the yap. I'm out.